The British press back in January wrote that along with Alexander Petrov and Ruslan Bocharovym in London arrived and the Sergey Fedotov, who allegedly also took part in the operation in Salisbury in March 2018. On 4 February, an international group of Bellingcat and the Russian edition of The Insider published an investigation, which states that a third suspect real name is Denis Sergeyev and he is a Russian military intelligence officer. 67-year-old double agent Sergey violinist and his daughter Julia, which at the time of incident was 33 years old, was poisoned nervously paralytic substance, beginner, in the English city of Salisbury. They both survived. Earlier, the suspects named 2 Russian citizens, Anatoly Sefu and Alexander Mishkin, which is associated with Russian military intelligence crew, probably a military career Sergeyev has chosen in his youth. The man with the same name, a patronymic and his surname were listed on the website of the Yekaterinburg Suvorov Military School as a graduate in 1990. At the time of publication of the list of graduates was only available in the cache of search engines. In the early card eyes Sergeyev moved to Moscow and entered the military academy of the Ministry of Defense, says Bellingcat. This school is known as the Conservatory, source of manpower for military intelligence. She's on the phone confirmed that her husband's name is Denis Sergeyev and that he was born in 1973 in Kazakhstan, as Bellingcat claims. However, information about the service in the game she called a fairy tale, refusing to answer the question than does her husband. Denis Sergeyev was listed as a co-owner or director in 8 companies registered in Novosibirsk and Moscow and Kardaiz. But as they say Bellingcat and the Insider, they were fictitious and had names similar to large Russian companies. Passport Sergey Fedotov received a passport in the same paragraph, ship, with Bocharovym. Passport numbers of all 3 differed only in the last digit, as previously noted the Russian newspaper, Fontanka. The website notes that Mr. Fedotov in March last year had tickets for a flight from the UK, but flew to Rome, and from there went to Moscow. This visit, Fedotov, in Bulgaria coincided with the story of the poisoning of Bulgarian arms dealer Emiliana Hebrew. Then he, his son and one of the leaders of his company needed hospitalization after contact with an unknown poison. The crime remains unsolved. In 2015, Custom Hebrew Laboratory of Helsinki University, which specializes on chemical weapons, were able to establish traces of 2 organophosphates who testified that the businessman tried to kill the nerve substances classified as beginner, reported in late January, the Bulgarian newspaper Capital. After the story of the poisoning of violinists, Hebrew appealed to the Bulgarian law enforcement bodies with the request to reopen the investigation, which he did in mid-October 2018.